Parliament dominated the headlines this week. The reason is obvious: the building of a grandiose complex for the legislature. A complex that would comprise of a 450-seater chamber, state-of-the-art underground parking and libraries, and oh, let's not forget a canteen. Of course, MPs must eat as well. So Speaker Michael Quay told us an architect had been selected but failed to tell us the cost of the project.
I just want to find out the duration for the project to be completed and what is the cost implication.
These are yet to be confirmed, so we are working on that.
As the story developed, Majority Leader Oseche Mensah Bonsu explained there was a plan to secure a loan of $40 million for the project. Both he and Minority Leader Haruna Idrisu endorsed the project when it was first announced. One of the arguments the Majority Leader advanced was that the parliamentary chamber, in its current state, is too crowded.
There was serious congestion there. 2012, it got increased again by another 45 to 275. We needed then to expand the debating chamber. And when we did this time, it exposed many columns, pillars in the chamber, to the extent that today, there are so many members of parliament who sit beside the columns who cannot be identified by the speaker. They do not catch the speaker's eye, so even when they get up, the speaker is not able to identify them.
But wait a minute. Which parliament is he referring to? Is it this one?
Proceedings of the 10th sitting of the second meeting held on Thursday, 30 June 2019 is here.
And you and I have heard the speaker on many occasions complain about absenteeism. So again I ask, which chamber was the Majority Leader referring to? The only time Parliament gets crowded is during special occasions and when contentious bills which require huge numbers for passage are being considered. Those are very rare occasions, maybe 5 times in the whole year. In all honesty, the Majority Leader should come again. It is not surprising that the new chamber plan has attracted public anger. The people are complaining. In fact, the chorus is that this project is misplaced. Why? Well, consider this. Children are studying under trees. Many people don't have access to potable water. According to water.org, 6 million people in Ghana, which is nearly 22% of the population, rely on surface water to meet their daily water needs, leaving the vulnerable to water illnesses and diseases. Listen to the Majority Leader, his response to this.
What you are showing me, they were not in existence when we were building the stadia.
They were.
They were not in existence when we were building the International Conference Center.
They were.
They were not in existence when we were building the National Theatre.
This type of response leads many to think that some of our leaders are not in touch with the realities of the people.
You won't have democracy without parliament. And the Speaker, I'm sure the President will take me on this. Parliament won't sit under trees. So, Mr. Speaker, this whole matter, I think, should be brought to the fore. Let it be debated, and then ultimately a decision one way or the other be made. Because we don't need that chamber.
But our children should study under trees with dangerous reptiles like snakes? How insensitive. And in any case, the current chamber where the MP sits is far from uncomfortable. Some might even describe it as relaxing. Parliament must not entertain this idea of building this chamber. If members of Parliament represent the views of the people, then they should listen to the resounding vote of rejection. Our MPs must remember that the power of the people is stronger than the people in power.